How you doing? This is Brian Schumann coming to you from Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV here in Belton, Missouri. Today I want to highlight a new coach that came in at the 2026 Newmar Superstar 4059. The 4059 is a bath and a half model, which I'll show you. This particular coach has special exterior paint, so again, right off the gate, it'll have a custom paint job on it. Don't worry about finding someone else that has the same coach as you. But inside, this is that Summit Sable Maple two-toned hardwood cabinetry. So you can see you've got light and dark, and it's a matte finish, not a shiny finish, but a nice contracting cabinet color with the Ashford decor interior design in here. So if you look at the Ashford decor, you can see it's kind of got like a gray and black and off-white tweed kind of color on this. Between the seats and the fabric and the sable maple cabinetry, it gives it a nice feel. Notice the contrasting soft touch ceiling and your comfort air vents down the middle of the coach. Just gives it a nice conflicting and contrasting but nice, well blending color scheme in this coach. In addition to that, you've got heated floors, 3 levels of heat, as well as 3 sections of heated floors throughout this Superstar. So a nice luxury package right out of the gate. This Superstar is built on the M2 106 chassis, which is 360 horsepower, 1,150 pounds of torque, and 20,000 pound hitch. So again, your Super Cs are made for towing, and the M2 106 chassis does an excellent job of that. With the 106, the M2 106 on the Freightliner, you notice you've got the shift on the toggle switch right here, where you can again rotate it into drive or reverse or neutral. Your parking brake, your manual adjusting gears, and your compression brake or air Jake brake is right here. When you push it down, there's about 3 different levels of braking on that you can use. There's a battery house and chassis boost button over on the side, so if you have a low battery, you can use that to help overcome any lessen a charge you have. And of course, across the front here, you've got different types of toggle switches, anti-traction control, regen, you've got dock lights, you've got footwell pedals, and you've got your generator start, dome light, and you've also got differential lock and suspension dump. So again, all adjusting for your trailering needs. That's what a Super C is designed for. This particular Superstar 4059 has also got a 360 camera on it, so you can get views all across your coach from the back to the side to up above, which helps in your vision. You've got your overhead shade, which is also powered by a button on your dash. But the neat thing about this is that this gives this Super C a kind of a Class A look. And imagine if you, instead of having the small windshield, you have a big windshield. Well, now you have kind of the combination thereof. And a lot of people really enjoy that in these Superstars, because when you're parked and you're camping, you definitely get more light and a greater feel or elbow room in this coach, similar to a Class A than you would a typical Super C. New for 26, by the way, is the fact that you can order a Superstar with an overhead bunk on it. So keep that in mind if you're looking at sleepability in a Super C, because many times in the past they could only usually sleep about 2, maybe 4 people at the most. But that is an option that you can use, or you can order one if you want to, and you can call me up anytime and I'll be happy to facilitate that order for you. One of the things about the Superstar in general that sets it aside or sets it apart from any other Super C is the fact that besides having air ride seats, you have an air ride cab. So this boot again encompasses this, so you can see this coach will actually, this cab will ride independent of the house in the back here. So it's kind of an interesting view when you're sitting back here watching this coach going down the road, but nonetheless it gives it probably one of the smoothest rides of any Super C out there. And what I like about it also is that there's no step here as you transition from the living area into your driver's cockpit area. It's a nice smooth step, and then you step down here, versus some Super Cs you have to step over right here to get into the captain's chairs. Storage up above, obviously exits on both sides. That's one of the things that some people like about Super Cs. You can exit the coach from both sides, and they like the fact that it drives more like a truck versus a Class A. So again, if a Superstar is something you're looking for, or a Class Super C is something you're looking for, give me a call about our Newmar line, and I can tell you all about it and the different models that they come out with. So as we come back into the coach, you can see we've got a dinette booth here that does drop down and can make into a bed, and you've got storage underneath both sides for maybe linens or games or pots and pans, whatever you think you may need. You have your televator on this side, opposite your theater seats, with a Bose soundbar and another box up area here for other audio visual devices, things you want to add, Blu-ray, DVD, you name it. Cabinets overhead, power outlets and HDMI, plug-ins for charging, a nice workstation with windows that can open up so you can get a cross breeze in here if you're someplace where the temperature affords you the opportunity to do that. On this side, you've got comfortable theater seats and plenty of ample storage, with another tray inside here for your games or reading needs, and even an area down below that you could put some linens in there, maybe an Afghan or a throw if you want to just kind of cuddle up, watch a game on your LED screen that comes up from the televator across the way. So the theater seats, again, great option to have in your coach. As we look at the living area, I put across a step cover because I think this is important. A lot of coaches, this is a mid-entry coach. Sometimes they have a front entry coach, but the mid-entry is nice. But it's nice to have the fact that you have a step cover that'll come across and keep you or your pets, or if you had little children, from accidentally falling in this area, which again electronically recedes or retracts to help you get in and out of the coach. But all that devices and all those controls are right here, as well as your slides, your security lights, and your one-step EQ smart leveling system. You also have your exterior storage bays that can be locked or unlocked again internally here, so you don't have to run back out and say, I forgot to lock something up. You can do it right here. Okay? As we're looking at the pantry and the kitchen area, nice big farm sink, deep brushed nickel fixtures on the Super C, but the farm sink really enables you to clean your big pots and pans. You have your true induction cooktop, which again, as we've told you many times before, can be pulled out and unplugged and plugged in outside in one of your storage bays. If you're cooking something that has a lot of aromatic, leftover residue like fish or bacon, things like that. You got soft closed doors, silverware alignment and silverware organizers, your wrench for your water filters, extra paint, dishwasher, storage area, flip up counter here, place for your trash, and 4 drawers for your cooking needs, as well as ample drawers up above that are all carpeted, so things don't slide around or make noise or rattle going down the road. As we come back further, you have got a pantry opposite your sink. Again, these are lockout, tongue and groove constructed storage trays that can be moved different heights, like we always talk about with Newmar. It gives you some flexibility in terms of what you want to bring and how you want to bring it, so you don't have to worry about size. Your half bath is right here, and it's kind of neat because they put a full-length mirror in the half bath, and inside it here you've got a vessel sink, a nice vanity area, and you've also got more storage and your fuses inside here, so it makes it very easy to troubleshoot, replace, reset those kinds of appliances or apparatuses in the coach, as well as GFIs for your floor heat also. So half bath, nice setup in the middle of the coach. Your Victron systems to run everything is very simple. And again, you've got your home, your AGS, your floor heat, HVAC, your Bluetooth pairing that you can use with your phone, and all your lights. But everything is right here in one place. I happen to have the generator running, happen to have the floor heat on, have the heat pump on, and again, your lights. All that's very simple to operate. This particular coach also comes with a central vac system, which you can use to just sweep things into it, or again, use things where you can use your tools and get specific areas, maybe hard to get areas for your cleaning needs. Your Whirlpool French door fridge opens up very, very nice, well lit, nice trays, and outside ice maker and water, and fridge and ice and freezer down below also. A real simple locking mechanism on it, which keeps everything in place. As we come back to the master bedroom, king size bed with ample storage underneath on both sides for linens or other kinds of devices you may have. You've got charging ports on both sides and 110 outlets on both sides, and you've got controls up underneath your bed to again put on the right and left hand reading lights. You do have some side windows, but you're able to get some fresh air. And like Newmar's been doing, they've been putting these pucks or holes back in both sides of the overhead cabinetry, in addition to an outlet, a 110 outlet. So if you had a CPAP machine or any kind of electric devices, again, you can put those up here, out of the way, and not take up your space on your nightstand. In the 4059 with the bath and a half, you do have 2 wardrobe areas. That's your cushion for your dinette booth, making into a bed. But you've got 2 of these wardrobes that you can light up for your hanging needs. Another smart TV, and you've got 5 really nice deep size dressers that are also soft close for your storage needs in the master bathroom. Unlike a Class A, there's no step up here. If you notice, we walked right in, and it's a smooth transition. So a lot of people like that aspect of the Super Cs versus a Class A. Once in the bathroom area, you've got your, again, exit door, egress door that you can open up. A telescopic ladder comes out, makes it great for loading and unloading the coach, or just plain escaping if you have to. You got a really nice size 40 by 30 shower with this drop-down bench, seat, large head, skylight, and again, of course, you have your water miser system, so you're not wasting water while the water gets up to temperature through the use of your Oasis hydronic heating system. You got a nice size vanity with plenty of power on both sides, and storage, 3 shelves of storage. Again, carpeted, bright vanity lights so you can get all gussied up and see what you're doing. A nice deep single sink, and you've got a very generous size additional wardrobe area with an area right down here. You can look in here and see how deep that is. That could be used for more storage, possible linens, maybe a hamper, whatever you need it for. And you also have access on the side there panel to your stacked Splendid washer and dryer system. Again, in the 4059 with a bath and a half, you still get your washer dryer. And then you've got plenty of drawers that are also soft close along the side, and plenty of storage down below for all your bathroom needs. So this is the 4059 bath and a half Superstar 2026, well equipped coach. If you're looking for pulling needs, if you're looking for a bath and a half with extra accommodations for guests or little ones, theater seats, you do have an extra bed here that can fold down to small little ones if you need it. Step cover, again, protecting everybody when they're walking in and out or once when you're camping. Mirror that's on the back side of your half bath. And again, your M2 106 chassis, 1,150 pounds of torque, 20,000 pound hitch, all the things you need to tow. Your toys, stacker trailer, you name it. So again, my name is Brian Schumann here at Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV here in Belton, Missouri. Call me at my number listed here or email me. And let me know if there's anything, whether it's this coach you want to, or like I said, if you want to order something else, be happy to do that for you also. As always, I appreciate you tuning in to watch our videos. And if you're out camping and getting to where you're going someplace south this winter, safe travels always. Talk to you soon. Thanks.